Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we are going to draw a dog sitting down, and this position is looking at the dog sitting down and on its rear legs, with the front legs like fully extended in front, and the view is from the front. So if you have our pencils all set, we'll draw ourselves a vertical frame. Now we will give it a slight perspective, like put him slightly like that, like so. That is the hunched. That'll be the hunch in the back, and then we'll situate the head somewhere around here. The muscle, the muzzle coming down here, the snot muzzle, and then we have the legs standing somewhat like that, and somewhat like that. So we'll place this foot like as if like we're looking at it exactly from the front, toes here, and this one, let's put it out slightly, but they have to be like pretty much parallel. You're looking at it from the front more or less, but slightly to the right like that. Back and then the rear legs. Let's put those out. So one hole right there. I think we'll have the one paw going backward like that. As we can see from this angle, that'll be the back. And then the other leg corresponding with that, but slightly up here. So the paw of the rear leg going there, and then of course we have the fur of the torso coming down like that, this leg ending somewhere here, like right with this. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. And then the neck. So let's first put down some furry framework here around these details. The fascinating bit about perspective is that when we are putting down the details, the odd time, yes, I mean there are things that look completely different from a varied vantage point. Things look like pretty evident from different vantage points, from different perspectives. Same goes for dogs. Although this is a completely different placement of all the different components, of all the features, but looking at it from the side, looking at it from even from behind, like we will explore all these angles for sure, we can tell that yes, it is a dog like sitting down in that position, and it is like that kind of dog. So just like a little wonder of vantage and perspective point. I'm not sure, I mean, if it is everybody's experience, but that's I think like it works pretty much that way. So now, to make things easy here, we could just do, since we are using a pen here, so we can highlight everything here as like cross-hatched fur or body here, whatever we want to call it. The tail can be there. So a little indent crosshatch there, just to give that little feel. Like some artists utilize it. In the background, yes, there'll be like darker tones, for shadows. We are not putting those in right now because we are really illustrating the position and the different the placement of the limbs, of the stature of the body. And we're just trying to go with a crosshatch here and there where we can. So now we have to still work this one up. So again, cross-hatched outlines right here. And then from this point up, we will try to station a nice, good-looking head on top. Now, so we will probably make this an Alsatian as well, or a German Shepherd, because we use that as a standard model for the sitting down pose as seen from the side. And I think that particular video packed the same kind of fur in the dog, the same kind of crosshatch. Now here we are just putting in some fillers, so we strayed away from the head there for a second, and let's get back to the head to make sure that we balance both the sides here. Then I think the shape is like fine. We have to just get so right around here we'll put in a streamlined nose, I think, right around here. And once again, we put in those thoughtful, inquisitive eyes. Those perky ears on the top. Now there's variations between German Shepherds, and I recall one that had a particularly stockier build, but again, those are all like variations here and there, and they don't necessarily have to be standardized as we are trying to put down illustrations like these. So right here, just putting in some, because this is a very thin pen point, I could use a filler right here if I was just trying to transform this into a final art. So certain elements, just come together and help in, giving that feel and composition to the illustration. And of course, depending on the light source, if the light source is like coming from directly from above, or if it's coming from one side, it'll all depend on how we want to further add dimensions to our artwork. But here we have it, just a routine German Shepherd, and shown seated, particularly from the side. I feel like tempted to go all out on the cross hatch, like finish this off with a certain tonal aspect to it to make it into that illustration. But I'm going to resist the temptation and just let it go right here. So that's enough cross hatch for now. So that is the dog sitting down in a position. We had illustrated one from that position, and now we see it from this particular position. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.